Now another fun one that I really like to run this time of year is a swim jig. Now you can go with, if you've got bedding fish, you can, and that's the thing, if any of the fish are on beds or anything like that, you can pretty much use most of these, especially this one. People use swim jigs a ton on bedding fish, wacky rigs, and the swim jigs. But some type of swim jig, if I'm dealing with a bedding fish that I can actually see, and I want to see where I'm getting in the bed, where that fish's attitude changes as my jig's moving around in those areas, then I'm going to go with something white. I'm going to go with something pink. I'm going to go with something I can see very well and tell exactly where I need that bait to get that fish to be aggressive and attack that bait. Now, if I'm just running down the bank and I'm looking for pre-spawners or post-spawners, which is typically what I do, I'm going to throw something very natural, something that's going to mimic bluegill, something that's going to mimic crawfish that are molting or may have molted. So something like a green pumpkin with a blue in it, green pumpkin with an orange, or green pumpkin throughout, green pumpkin, June bug, anything like that. And I'm going to be throwing that bait through those paths, around those docks, just around anything to cover tons of water. You can run this joker on straight braid, which is how I have it. But I typically do that because the river that I fish is just fully covered up log jams and all that stuff. You kind of have to have braid. But either way, the trailer that I'm going to throw on that jig is going to be like a bronco bug. Okay, you can throw a bronco bug, you can throw a swim bait. There's multiple different things you can put on it. I just like the way the bronco bug buttons up to it. They've got a lot of different colors that match that jig, so I'm trying to match that color throughout. So I may go something that's green pumpkin and blue with the bronco bug. But